JBN, we keep you informed. I am Michelle Jones, and in the news, fire set to dwelling of alleged abductor Davian Bryan. Angry residents of Bath in St. Thomas last night set fire to the house of Davian Bryan, the man at the center of the abduction of 9-year-old Felisa Prussia. It is reported that the blaze was set about 11 o'clock. The fire was subsequently extinguished. In confirming the incident, the St. Thomas police said that no one was hurt. It is alleged that the female occupant of the two-bedroom house had fled the area from Friday evening out of fear. Prussia was abducted from her home in Bath on Thursday evening, and an intense search was launched. She was found yesterday afternoon and remains in hospital. In the meantime, a police-led search to locate Bryan continues, and a search is also underway to find 13-year-old Winjay Barrett, who went missing from the Bath community yesterday. Portland murders increased to 14 after fisherman's murder. Everton Jermaine Smith, a 35-year-old fisherman of Nonsuch and Harpers Lane, Port Antonio, is Portland's 14th murder victim. Smith was shot and killed early Sunday morning along Smart Road in the parish. Reports are that about 12:10 a.m., citizens heard loud explosions in the vicinity of the Port Antonio Health Center and summoned the police. When the police arrived, a man was identified by a driver's license found on him, was seen clad in a grey t-shirt, dark blue short pants and black shoes, lying on his back motionless in an open lot near to the health center in a pool of blood with what appeared to be gunshot wounds to his head. He was transported to the Port Antonio Hospital, where he was pronounced dead about 4:50 a.m. The scene was processed by the police. The Portland police are investigating. Barber charged with murder of handcart vendor in Ocho 43-year-old barber Nathaniel McLeod, otherwise called Big Pop, of Lansford Exchange in St. Anne, has been charged with the murder of a handcart vendor following a dispute on Newlyn Street in Ocho last Tuesday. The deceased has since been identified as Darnell Baxter. Reports from the Ocho police are that on October 12, at about 10:30 a.m., Baxter and McLeod got into a verbal dispute which became physical. McLeod then allegedly used the knife to stab Baxter in the neck. He was later pronounced dead at hospital. The barber was arrested the same day and charged for murder. McLeod's court date, according to the police, is being finalized. Book thrown at suspect who allegedly manhandled woman in Port Antonio. A Portland man who allegedly assaulted a woman on Wayne Road in Port Antonio in Portland on the night of Wednesday, October 13, has been charged with several criminal offenses. The accused is 25-year-old Deo Dorma, otherwise called Ring Ring, of Pleasant Hill, Portland. He has been charged with assault occasioning grievous bodily harm, unlawful wounding, and assault at common law. Reports are that about 11 p.m., Dorma and the woman had an argument, during which he allegedly slapped her, bit her, and threw her to the ground. The woman reportedly sustained a number of wounds and a broken finger. Dorma was arrested and charged on Friday, October 15. A date for his appearance in court is being finalized by the police. Murders down, but crime still a worry in Manchester. There is a 21% reduction in murder in Manchester, but head of the Manchester Police, Superintendent Lloyd Darby, says the South Central Parish is seeing an increase in 3 categories of crime since the start of the year when compared to the corresponding period last year. We're not where we want to be at this time, and so far, 7 major crimes. We're seeing an increase in 3 categories, namely larceny, robbery, and rape, the other acquisitive crime of break-in. Although we're still seeing a decrease from 2020, it is still a concern to us because that decrease is only 5, and we know that our parish is a favorite place for persons from outside to come in and break, so we are guarding that vigorously, and we have several strategies that we have put in place, he said. Darby was speaking at Thursday's sitting of the local municipality. Manchester has recorded 22 murders since the start of the year, in comparison to 28 for the corresponding period. It is among 9 police divisions having recorded fewer murders for the corresponding period up to October 9. The divisions are St. Andrew Central, St. Andrew North, St. Catherine North, Trelawney, St. Mary, St. Anne, Manchester, St. Elizabeth, and St. Thomas. 25 shootings have been recorded in Manchester since the start of the year. the same number for the corresponding period last year. Overall, we have 319 serious crimes, and this compares to 293 serious crimes for 2020, which is an increase, said Darby. He said the police were progressing with investigations into 3 recent murders in the division, including Royal Flat, Manchester Central, Ferron District in Clarendon, Spalding Police Area, and Christiana, Manchester North East. I must say that while these incidents were 2 days apart, they are not in any way connected based on our investigations, and we are progressing, he said. In responding to a question by Councillor Mario Mitchell, Belfield Division, People's National Party, as to whether there were active gangs in Manchester, Darby described the threat level as moderate. We have 2 gangs that have been operating in Manchester for quite a while. We have done a lot of work in demobilizing these gangs. One of them is the 100-man gang in Greenvale. The other is the 3 Chains gang led by Boomed. It is a moderate threat level that we categorize it to be at this time, said Darby. The issue of scamming is a phenomenon that creates a lot of violence, and when these scammers have disagreements, where recently we saw an upsurge in the Comfort area resulting from these activities, we have done some work by arresting some persons, he added. Darby said 60 people were arrested for breaches of the Disaster Risk Management Act, DRMA. During September, we managed to arrest 60 persons who were caught breaching the DRMA. We see this as an important area. We see that as our duty and our effort to reduce the spread of the pandemic, and the plan is that we'll increase our arrests for this month of October, he said. He said that in the past month, the police seized 8 pistols. We managed to seize 8 firearms from the streets of the parish. 6 of these firearms were seized through stop-and-search efforts on the road, while 2 were seized from an operation at a house resulting from those seizures. We had 8 persons being arrested and charged for illegal possession of firearm. 157 new COVID cases, 7 deaths recorded in Jamaica. Jamaica recorded 157 new cases of the COVID-19 and 7 virus-related deaths on Saturday, pushing the total number of confirmed cases on the island since the outbreak to 87,389 and the confirmed deaths to 2,110. The new cases comprise 91 females and 66 males with ages ranging from 18 days to 99 years. According to the Ministry of Health and Wellness, 46 of the cases were recorded in St. Catherine, 36 in Kingston and St. Andrew, 18 in Clarendon, 12 in St. Thomas, 9 in St. James, 7 each in St. Mary and St. Elizabeth, 5 each in Manchester and Portland, 4 each in Hanover and Trelawney, and 2 each in St. Anne and Westmoreland. Meanwhile, the latest victims are an 83-year-old male from St. Thomas, a 79-year-old male from St. Catherine, previously under investigation, an 88-year-old male from Kingston and St. Andrew, a 60-year-old female from Clarendon, a 79-year-old male from St. Thomas, an 85-year-old male from St. Mary, and an 84-year-old female from St. Catherine. The latest deaths occurred between October 11 and October 16, 2021. The ministry further reported 198 new recoveries, which pushed the total recoveries to 55,462. There are 29,220 active cases on the island. JBN, we keep you informed. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, leave us a comment, and click the notification bell to receive our daily news items.